morning everybody, welcome back to another video. So today I am fully working on essential pieces. Well, actually for the first half of the day. I've also got a meeting later on with V. She's gonna come. We're gonna work on some Smoosh Beauty and we're gonna take some photos and just do a whole bunch of other stuff. But I am finally about to launch the pet pajamas. I just gotta take a couple photos and get like the design finalized, but I'll show you what I've been doing so far. As you guys can see right here, this is the pet pajamas. I'm sure a lot of you may remember this and you may know this design. Like a lot of girls just wear this type of pajamas and they always have their names embroidered and initialed on it. So I'm doing the pet version of it. You can see my little sample I did. This is just Biggie's name. So this one here is cursive font. And then I've also done another sample right here, which is just block letter font. I'm not really sure if I like the positioning. I feel like this is where it always usually goes, but when it sits on Biggie, it doesn't really sit like at a place that's visible. I'm just gonna test it right now and put it on him and see how it works. Can I just use you again, please? Stand up. Come on, stand up. Stand up, good boy. Hold on, hey, don't go back down to sleep. Hey, it's not the time to go to sleep. Oh my goodness. But you guys can see I actually kind of like it right there. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be actually really small, so I like how it's really noticeable because I feel like that's what a lot of the customers like. Also kind of dangerous that I've got these pins on, but I am watching to make sure he doesn't move. So yeah, I'm actually happy with how it looks. I thought it would look a lot worse. What I've got to do now is I've got to take some flat lay photos of the back of it and the front of it so that it can go onto the website. I've kind of put it already into the website. Well, yeah, all I've just got to do is upload it and make it go live. I think I want to make it go live this weekend, but I'll have it all prepared and ready to go by then. I'm so excited about these. Moving over to another thing that I was working on, Hao gave me a really good idea, and it is to make matching adult and pet hoodies and give people a discounted deal. So you can get a matching pet hoodie and a human hoodie for only $70, which means that I think you save $8 compared to buying them separately. I think it's super cute. It comes in pink, it comes in gray, where is it? Gray hoodies. It comes in red, you guys can see down here, and it comes in black.
Good morning, guys. I really stopped working on, I actually stopped filming this background, the one that I just made. This is finished now. Tell me what you guys think on the comments below. Honestly, right now, I just really want to do really stupid things, as in like I don't have to think too much. But a lot of the times now, we're just doing a lot of packing and orders of my new business, of the air freshener business, because it's actually doing really well. Surprisingly, really well. Because when you actually open a brand new business, like we were hoping for it to struggle for a while, and then we get to pick it up and sort of just build its brand and whatnot. But then I realized a lot of you guys and a lot of people are actually is ordering the air fresheners. Is super cool. But on today's agenda, I'm actually going to finish doing this whole setup, and I'm going to show you guys my little office tour. There's a lot of things that's going on. I'm going to show you guys something real quick. Let's go. I don't know if you guys can see, but we ended up getting, so I personally ended up getting some nano leaves. Like, if you guys don't know what nano leaves are, they are these little triangle things that pulse RGB lighting. And the reason why I've left a wall empty, so they're about this big, so they're decently big. I've got 15 of these triangles to make a shape of some sort, and they'll just give me ambient light in the background of here, because up here there is a lot of natural light. You guys can see some up here, and also I've installed 4 fluorescent lights going across here, and I do have my desk right in the middle of these 4 lights, and that is literally what I wanted to give it a nicer feel, and like I feel more, I don't know, in that work zone, and I don't have anyone actually around me, surrounding me, or anything like that. I actually just noticed that I probably should push this table a bit further down this way. Probably do that a bit later. But anyway, guys, let's start. I'm going to install these. I'm going to show you guys the patterns that I ended up doing. I'm going to put a shelf across on the wall, pop these on, and keep going. Right now, what I need to do is actually put this shelf straight up. So to drill some holes in it, put the shelf up, and then sort of put the nano leaves around it. I actually have no idea what I'm doing. This is the best thing about it. This is the best thing about me doing brainless stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to do it. So when you ever drill into concrete, you actually gotta use these green plugs. I didn't know this until one of my friends taught me this, but you put these green plugs into the hole so the screw can actually stay in it, and you drill it. So these plugs are 7 mil. The drill bit I have is a 6.5 mil, so it's nice and tight, and then when you screw it in, it holds. And I don't have a hammer. I'm just gonna use the back of my drill. Done. That was super simple. Well, it's simple for me. But the funny thing is, I trial and error everything. Everyone's like, oh, how do you get good at things? I just fucking do everything. And if I break things, I break things. And trust me, I had a really expensive young childhood that I broke a lot of things before I knew I was good at anything. That even makes any sense whatsoever. So let's put these nano leaves up and I want to see what they look like. What I actually want to do is make the leaves look like they're going to come out like this. So you guys can see this one. 1 or 2 that goes like that, and then 2 or 3 that goes underneath it. So it has that cool, like it's growing out of this. And then I'm going to run the cable across here, down here, and buy some piping so it runs nice and neat. But I don't know what pattern I want yet, and I sort of had it on my phone. And I'll show you guys the patterns that I made, right? So this was one of the patterns, and I was like, nah, that's not gonna work. Which way? For this pattern right here, so the shelf will go there. This pattern right here, which is kind of like a unicorn, which the pattern will go there, and then it'll make a star. And then this pattern here, so the shelf will go across there, and this will go underneath the shelf. And then this pattern here, so the shelf goes there, and then I have my pickle rick. But I forgot which one I really liked. I think it was this one that was my favorite, but I'm not 110% sure. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just build it, and then I might actually ask someone to see which one they like the most, and we'll just go from there. This is going to be the pattern I ended up going with. So the shelf's gonna go here, and then go bam, 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 bam. Kind of looks like a snake, like Jamie said, but I like it more because it will give me more wall coverage, and when I do end up adding more to them, I can just literally just keep going and make it look like a really cool line. Oh my god, as you guys can see in the background, this is done. Look how, I actually really like it. I was gonna put some random stuff on this shelf right now. You guys can see this really annoying cord here. This is the perfect look. Like, I really like it, how it's kind of like a snake coming out of this shelf. But in reality, I want to get a few more and maybe put like 1, 2, and like 3 here, so it makes like a little circle. And the great thing is about this design, I realized I changed the design, is that I can add more onto it on future thingos. But it's super cool because look, I can show you guys, it goes by my voice. Hang on. I'm just gonna press this button. Hello! I don't know what sounds I'm supposed to make, but now you guys can tell that this thing is flashing by my voice and it's insane. Oh, let's see what Philly's doing. I know a lot of you guys will want a tour. I'm gonna give you guys a quick tour of the top bit. So these are the neons that you guys know we always use at pop-ups now. They are retired. They will stay there pretty much forever now. And I'm gonna show you guys some quick little tips and tricks. So this, if you guys look here, it looks like a random container, but inside this container, it has all the wiring and the extra wiring that's coming from up there. So you guys can see no wiring at all. Like, you might see this little wiring there, but that's pretty much it, because that's the PS4's HDMI that goes into there. And then everything else looks super clean. You can't really see any wires. I've hid them really nicely, as you guys can see. The cores, Cookie Monster and Elmo, Bugs Bunny there. I have my Sriracha bottle right here, some green plants, my fuck you Hello Kitty, Lucky Cat, my Bape pillow, and then on this side now, I just put up my my Bape NFL ball, a baby Milo toy, and a piece of greenery. And then I have this nano pads, and then on this side, you guys can see I have a custom made J. Cole poster, and also I have a custom made ASAP Rocky poster, free Rocky. But these ledges here are from IKEA. You guys seen it from my IKEA vlog, and that's how these sit right now. And honestly guys, these are double-sided tape on, and it's very sturdy. Now let's move to the left-hand side here. We have, I have some skateboard decks on the ground. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet. I don't feel like I wanna put them up, but it might be something. I have my baby Milo sleeping there, just a couch there, and then all the new KOKAINE stuff right here, neatly displayed, very, very neatly displayed. I think I'm not gonna put this up because there's really no room for this. And then down here, I just have a basket with my fragment. Sorry, this is not straight. My fragment Pikachu. My table's kind of messy at the moment, but you guys can see right here. So I have my marks just on display. This is actually a dinner table mat that I'm using as a mouse pad. And then I have my coasters. You guys can see my coasters there. And then I have my computer set up right here. You guys can see it's really nice and colorful. I also have my wireless pad. Some Bape stuff just on display there. They're not gonna stay there forever. I have my wireless headphones, and then I have my massive 32-inch monitor, which is on curved. And you guys can see when I sit down like this, I have all of this in my sight. So it's just nice ambient lighting, plus everything else just looks really, really clean. I do have some stuff on the floor that I need to get rid of. Those are the nano boxes. And then also the ruler that I was using to measure up. Oh, sorry, I've got to show you guys what's behind me. I have my display of Cause figures right here, Bear Brick Cause figures. And they're in a glass cabinet like this. And oh, and this is how I'm hiding my cables right now. So literally I've got to hide all these cables too, but what I really want is no cables down below. So if you guys can see, I have mounted my power board up there, and I'm gonna actually change. There's a few things I want to change. I've bought a white color of this, and I've bought a white color of the HDMI cable. I'm gonna raise the table just enough, like maybe this high. I'm gonna drill a hole underneath here and hide all the cables and run it all underneath. And at the same time, look at this mess. Look at this mess. At the same time, I want to hide these two cables and this one as well. And I'm gonna drill a hole through the table and feed this through the table. And these two I actually have a new mount. I hate where my monitor is at the moment. Sorry, I'm talking way too fast, but when this gets elevated, I'm gonna put a mount here and then an arm that goes across. And I'm actually gonna paint this white. It's actually really annoying. You guys are gonna be like, that's really weird. Why would we paint that white? But as you guys can see, it's just an eyesore of this like black, like it's just too, it needs to be white just to flow better with my, like you guys can see, look how nice this looks, well, except for all the junk that's on the ground. But I want to keep it very minimalistic and clean, and that being black does not work for me. But yeah, that's the end of my office tour right now. I'll show you guys more when it's completely done. And I have the TV always just playing music video clips, if you guys are ever wondering.
I am finally home now. As you guys saw, prior V came over, we took a couple of photos and all that stuff. It was a little bit of a struggle. We're not that good at taking photos, and just everything was just not planned correctly. But we know for next time we're getting better and better each time as we go, and our editing is getting a lot better as well. So if you guys want to see the photos that we take, make sure to follow us on Instagram at Smoosh Beauty. But right now I'm gonna start preparing some dinner. I don't know if Hal's coming home. He's got a couple of meetings and stuff. Even if he doesn't come home, he can maybe eat it later tonight or tomorrow or something. But I'm gonna be making chicken katsu curry. I've never made this before. Supposedly it's so easy, but my main thing that I'm worried about is actually cooking the schnitzel itself, because I'm not really one to deep fry things and just use oil and all of that good stuff, but we'll give it a go. These are the ingredients that I have. So I've just got this chicken here. It's actually already cut into like breast schnitzel pieces, which is good. So I probably will just flatten it out a little bit more. Got some panko breadcrumbs. Supposedly these ones are like really, really good. I've got this curry soup. I've seen this around everywhere. I don't know if it's good, but we'll just give this a try. If we don't like it, we can always get another one. Got some eggs because I'm gonna be using this for the chicken schnitzel, and I've got some plain flour. Plus, I'm gonna do like a little side of some miso soup. I think this is just like instant, so it should be really, really easy. Also forgot to add that I've got a carrot, a small onion, and some potatoes. I've got the flour in a bowl, I've got the eggs beaten in a bowl, I've got the panko crumbs, I've got a plain plate to put this baked schnitzels, whatever you call it, on afterwards. I don't know why I said baked. And I've just got my chicken. I've put salt and pepper onto it. So what I'm going to do, the first step is grab the chicken, dip in here, step 2, step 3, and step 4. Let's get to it. Chicken schnitzels are done. I'm going to go put this in the fridge whilst I start preparing all of the onions, carrots, and potatoes. Oh my goodness, so I just finished cooking, and guys, you saw that. I'm actually so proud. It looks really, really nice. I'm eating by myself because House still isn't home, but I honestly feel like I did a pretty good job. I'm gonna give it a go right now and see how it tastes. So I kind of tasted a little bit of the like gravy curry sauce whilst I was cooking, just to see if I had to add any extra flavoring, and it was actually pretty good. I gotta say, it's not like the best thing. Like, I feel like the places I've had at, obviously restaurants, have been better, but for my first time making this, it's not good. And this is my first time ever deep frying anything as well. So I'm gonna give the chicken a go. It actually looks really soft on the inside still, but super, super crunchy. This chicken's actually bomb as well. Yay! I think this was definitely really, really easy to make, so I'm for sure gonna be making this and trying it again.